up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Boku no Hero Academia chapter 287. So, last chapter was really, really fascinating for several reasons, but the main thing from last chapter that we gotta remember is that All for One, definitely not complete. It is probably 95% complete based on what we're seeing in the art. And now the ones are connected. We're inside of One for All, and Shimura has manifested. I can't wait to see what she has to say to All for One. This is gonna be so interesting. Let's get to this chapter and see what Horikoshi has in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Mistake. To think we'd be meeting after my passing, All for One. Not a Shimura. We're inside One for All. What's happening? Kachan, is everyone? Look at that, Tamara. A corpse is talking. Not just any corpse, but your grandmother, the sorrowful and pathetic Nana Shimura. And look at Shigaraki. There's barely anything left of him at this point. I definitely want to say 90% more than 95% complete. Because look at that shit. In the past, there were accounts of patients who underwent organ transplants, having their personalities adopt ones similar to their donors. Most dismissed it as some occult superstition, but I've experienced the same phenomena myself. I would sometimes have riveting dreams featuring the holders of the various quirks I had seized. God, I love this fucking background. Ugh. When it happened, I was disheartened, left with a similar feeling of guilt as them. Interestingly, however, the moment I relinquished said quirk, the ghost of the original holder would never come out to haunt again. How eerie is that? And I consider myself a skeptic. However, it was my meeting with the doctor when I fully realized what was going on. Much like organs whose cells hold the memory and personality of those who donated it, the same consciousness manifests within the shape of their quirks. Until now, I've always thought that being able to converse with those whose quirks I've appropriated was a special privilege exclusive to me. Ooh. That actually makes a lot of sense. It does. That makes a lot of sense, considering what we've seen in One for All, you know, with Deku's dreams and shit. That makes a lot of sense. Quit further trampling all over Shimura's memory. Nana Shimura, grandmother, why are you here? And now I've cursed my own younger brother to have his consciousness bound to his own quirk. I could only imagine how it would feel to be the next holder of One for All, cursed to have their own personalities lived in this blighted plane of existence for eternity. Was that an appropriate greeting? What an asshole! You are Kotaro's? Whatever the reason, don't worry, grandmother. I blame you too. Oh, shit. One for All is being eroded. Well done, Tomura. Your will is being reciprocated. One for All's policy of moving in court. Let's see. Well done, Tomura. Your will is being reciprocated. One for All's policy of moving in accordance to the wielder's willpower is responding to your unquenchable rage. Dude. It's because of Deku. Deku's will is not strong enough. That's what's going on. You need to be stronger, you fucking dumbass. Oh dear, is that how it is? Seems you detest me as well. Brilliant. This is the birth of the symbol of fear. Though it doesn't seem to be enough. Considering my brother can be just as stubborn as me at times. There he is! Manipulating this kid this time, brother? Yes! It will save all of us a lot of time if you would hand over the power to me. We won't be going to you. We have chosen to remain within this boy. Woo! Now I'm getting pushed back. This power that Master can control for himself. What the hell? Power, Tamara! Oh, this panel! Holy shit, this panel! I'm telling you, this is definitely not 100%. All for one, it's definitely not. It's definitely not 100%. It's definitely 90. I think it's definitely 90%. For sure, it is 90%. It is. It's 90%. It definitely is 90%. If your strength is combined with mine, then I can take it, and these ghosts from my past victories can finally be put to rest. Little brother, you said you've chosen him? Quit pretending you're so strong. Shouldn't you know by now? I've been watching through Tamara. He doesn't know how to make use of such an excellent power. He couldn't even protect his friends or his teachers, and instead needed protection himself. If that wasn't enough, he let himself be consumed by rage, just like his teacher, until finally he's frozen on the ground, unable to move anything but his eyeballs back and forth. Leaving this power to such a simpleton was your mistake. He's not a mistake. Someone like you, brother, who only takes advantage of others wouldn't understand. No matter what, this boy will spill his blood for others. He becomes enraged for others, and without limits and without fail, he picks himself up. He's a boy possessed by the need to save others, despite his common sense. This power will stick with this boy. This art is just incredible. Oh my god, look at this shit. Look at what Horikoshi is doing here. And Horikoshi seems to be listening, because we're finally getting something here for Deku. We are. We're finally getting something. This is some gorge. In terms of art, this is gorge. And we've been getting gorge art for Deku, for, I would say, the past few weeks. But in terms of writing, Deku needed this shit, okay? Deku needed this shit bad. He needed this writing. Oh my god, he needed this. I didn't lose my power, but Tamara, your body and quirk were not completely stabilized, so you were unable to put all your strength into taking his quirk. You won't lose your mind, you just need to perfect your body. Now take a step back and replenish your energy. Shigaraki, please don't move anymore. I'm going to point something out here. First off, I got to point out this art. This art, Horikoshi. Oh my god. This art is just perfection. I really love that Horikoshi is just utilizing different genres of art. I love when mangaka do it. I love when any artist utilizes multiple genres of art. But man, this is just so freaking beautiful. It really is. And again, we're getting that yin-yang thing motif going on as well. But there's also something that I've noticed, and I've mentioned it before, is that, with Shigaraki, the power was forced onto him. And remember, he was in that tank, and that power was just, injected into him, and forced onto him. And he really was, he embraced it so fast. Whereas Deku didn't lose his power. Nah. He didn't lose his power because he's embracing his power. He is. He's not being forced by the power, if anything. No, he's walking the path to embrace his power slowly and make it his own. Whereas Shigaraki, it's like the power is trying to consume him whole. It's so interesting how we're getting completely opposite paths for Shigaraki and Deku. That's why I love we're getting a whole yin yang motif both in art and in writing. If you think about it, it's very interesting. But anyway, again, this art is life. Shigaraki and Endeavor? That sounds exciting. Get ready. Get ready for what? Oh, we're about to liberate this good-for-nothing hero society. Toko-chan, are you alright? It's dangerous to stand on the ledge. You were looking for them earlier, right? Those UA kids you love, even though they're heroes. At what point do you draw the line? At what point do they draw the line? If a hero's duty is to save people, was Jinka not a person in their eyes? Will they kill me as well? I'd like to ask that question to them, to Deku-kun, to Ochako-kun. Depending on their answer, yeah, I'm alright. Ooh. That is going to be interesting. So, okay, so for sure, we're gonna get, Toga versus, Ochako. That is going to be a really good fight, though. And it's gonna be very, very deep. This fight is going to be very, very deep. I want to read that line one more time from Toga. And my God, this is gonna be so fucking deep. And I'm gonna go point out. I'm gonna go back to what Dabi said in a second because I'm gonna go back to because Dabi, I think, is confirming confirming the theory that I talked about talked about last week. But I want to talk about Toga stuff first. You know what? Let me talk about Dabi first, and then I'll talk about Toga. So here we go. Where are you? Shigaraki and Endeavor? That sounds exciting. Get ready. Get ready for what? We're about to liberate this good-for-nothing hero society. I'm telling you, that right there, for me, that really confirms that we're gonna get Dabi versus Shoto. We're gonna get it. Watch. We're getting that shit. We're gonna get Dabi versus Shoto. But the other thing is Shigaraki dead? I don't think Shigaraki's dead. I don't think Shigaraki's dead. I don't think he's dead. Dabi is saying Shigaraki and Endeavor. Oh, I think he's saying Shigaraki and Endeavor are injured. That's what I'm thinking anyway, Shigaraki and Endeavor. Maybe that's what it is. But I think this really confirms it for me, at least in my opinion, that I think Dabi is still endgame. I really do. I think that this chapter kind of confirms for me anyway that Dabi is endgame. I think Shigaraki is... Do I think Shigaraki is dead? No. Part of me wants to say no. Part of me wants to say yes because of, like, the injuries and stuff. But part of me wants to say no. I really, really don't believe that Shigaraki is dead. I don't. I honestly don't. But then you have this line right here. It says right here, your body and quirk were not completely stabilized, so you were unable to put all your strength into taking his quirk. You won't lose your mind. You just need to perfect your body. Now take a step back and replenish your energy. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think Shigaraki's dead. He not dead. I feel like we're having a, for those of you that read Vigilantes, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say I feel like this is a nameless, number 6 moment. I really feel like that's what this is. This is a nameless number 6 moment. I feel like what's going to go down in terms of Shigaraki, I feel like this is where Dabi's going to come in. Dabi going to go get They're gonna go get Shigaraki out of there, but Dabi's gonna go take down Endeavor. Oh yeah, we're gonna get. This is how Dabi gonna come in, go fight, and go kill Endeavor, and this is how we're gonna get the Dabi versus Shoto fight, and Endeavor's gonna die. I think that's what's gonna go down. I really do. But yeah, I think for sure Dabi versus Shoto is definitely happening. It really, really fucking is. I definitely believe it. I really think this confirms for me anyway, especially that says it says Shigaraki and Endeavor there. Yeah, I believe it. Dabi versus Shoto is coming. It is. It's definitely coming. But the thing that really gets me excited is the Toga versus Ochako fight. And the reason why I'm really excited for that fight is because of this. This is why I'm really excited. It's because this line right here. It's going to be extremely deep. If a hero's duty is to save people, was Jinkan not a person in their eyes? Will they kill me as well? This fight is going to be probably one of the most powerful fights in this manga. I'm not talking about quirk. I'd like to ask that question to them, to Deku, let me read this again, then I'll say what I was going to say. If a hero's duty is to save people, was Jinkan not a person in their eyes? Will they kill me as well? I'd like to ask that question to them, to Deku-kun, to Ochako-kun, depending on their answer. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm telling ya, that fight right there, in terms of writing, is probably going to be one of the most powerful fights in this manga. And I cannot wait for it. I really can't. That fight is going to be fucking amazing. But I'm really curious what you guys think. I think Shigaraki's still alive. I think that this, the Dabi versus Shoto / Endeavor fight is going to be, that fight's going to be so they could get, the rest of the league could get Shigaraki out of there. So Shigaraki can fight another day. But yeah, I still stand by what I said last week. Endeavor's gonna die. Dabi's gonna kill Endeavor, and Shoto's gonna get an amazing power up. And power up, but he's gonna perfect his fire, and we're gonna see. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. It really is. I think that's the direction Horikoshi gonna go in. But in regards to this chapter, in terms of the content we got in the battle in One for All, I thought that was great. I thought that was very powerful. It really was. And it really showed the contrast between All for One and One for All. I thought that was very, very beautiful. I'm really curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, I'm going to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Boku no Hero Academia content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.